for her. Beth Nuss definitely meets all of the criteria that I would think a leader would need to have to receive this award. She is very deserving. As a female leader in business in Fort Scott, she leads by example. She's someone that I can go to for advice, and what I admire so much about her is that she's going to tell you straight, and it's always going to be from a place that is justifiable, and she is just a great example to women in business, and I appreciate everything that she does for our community.
Hello, my name is Larry Shedd, and I've known Beth since back in the old days. I worked at my dad's gas station in Arcadia, Kansas, and she would come through early in the morning, get a jug of ice water at my dad's station, and then take off and be on a tractor apparently all day. Didn't see her the whole rest of the day. That's some of my early memories of her. She was a hard worker, and enjoyed getting to know her there. Moved to our farm near Garland, and I came to Fort Scott. Beth was working at Buck Run, and I recognized her. And one day I got an opportunity to talk to her. I said, "Do you remember getting ice water at my dad's gas station?" And she sure did. She remembered all those days.
I'd say the year was approximately 1978 when I first met Beth Nuss, formerly Beth King at that time, at the volleyball games. She played on Allen's contracting with my mother, Rosalita, for several years. And during the intermissions, I got to shoot baskets, so I became quick friends with the whole team. Years later, I would be hired by Miss Beth for manning the operations, which would have been right here. There was a tower that was built at 6th and Main ballparks, and my friend Billy Pine and I would announce the ball games every evening. At that time, you had the microphone and everything set up, and Beth would turn you loose for the evening to announce the first 3 batters for the Golden Girls are, and so on. That job lasted approximately about 2 months before I learned a new term called terminated. I was not fitting for the job because there was a little bit too much laughter and joking going on, but don't worry, Beth, I've let that go. And by the way, if you'll pan over this way, you'll see I'm back at Main Street Park working again in a different avenue. So you may have got me out for a little bit, but I'm back, baby. But no, listen, seriously, Beth, I've been telling everyone that you are deserving of this award for years and years and years. You're amazing to not only the community, but your family, and you're a role model. I mean, you truly are. You're like the Energizer Bunny. You just take a licking and keep on ticking. And I look forward to drinking my morning coffee someday and seeing you turn 100 years old on the Smucker's jar with Willard Scott. But if there's anybody in this town that deserves this award, it's you. And I promise you that. I mean, that's coming from the heart. There's a lot of people that go unseen, and true heroes of a small community that do good things that doesn't get seen every day. And you're one of those. So congratulations. Hopefully someday I'm in your shoe. That's all I have is a shoe. And maybe I'll get the award someday, but I'm not holding my breath till that happens. I'm proud of you, Beth. Congratulations.
Hey everybody, it's DJ Kirby from 107.3, 94.9, 95.7, and 710 AM. Now I know you think I'm probably going to talk about my first job, which you probably think is at KOMB in Fort Scott, but no, my first job was at the Buck Run Community Center working for Beth King. Now I was pretty young. I think I was only about 14 or 15 when I was entrusted to coach and manage a T-ball team. But Fisher Park in the 80s was the hub of Fort Scott. Buck Run Community Center connected right next to it, and nobody on the planet did not know who Beth King was. She ran that park so fluently, so flawlessly, a true fixture in the community that did her job amazing and influenced so many people, including myself. She gave me a very high standard of a work ethic. She was fair, she was kind, she was a wonderful person to work for, and I know that she touched not only my life and influenced me, but so many youth and so many people in the Fort Scott community. So I understand they're celebrating you today, Beth King. Congratulations. You have done an amazing job being the epitome of a great servant to the community of Fort Scott. And for that, we tip your hat. This is your day. I hope they erect a statue for you, Beth. But it's always fun to think about all the wonderful memories that I had working for you at the Buck Run Community Center. Hope you have a great day, and hopefully we'll see you at the good old days coming up in June.
Recommended for such a high honor is, you tend to do what you feel like you need to do, and if you get recognized for it, that is really neat. It's a neat plus. And she's been into just about everything you can imagine. She has some of the items. She's been in youth care a lot. The daycare center, Buck Run Community Center, and others that are almost too numerous to mention. When you get a person like her who's just about willing to just do her part anytime, any place, then that's what you get. Someone who like her is such a valuable asset to the community. As some of you know, I've lived in various other places around the country. But Fort Scott's home. It's a special place, and special because there are people like Beth doing special things for people who need their help. It's a real pleasure to be involved with helping recognize such excellence that she creates in what she does. The thing I really like personally about her is that the music that she does. She's excellent on the piano. She's one of the few people who can just take the music and go with it. It's been such a joy on those occasions that I've been able to do duets and accompany her in around the town and in the church. And, music means so much. I can see that it means a lot to her.
It's my pleasure to be with Jerry Witt today. And Jerry, thank you so much for your time, but you are here to tell us about a wonderful award winner today.
Thank you. I think if anybody deserves the Keystone Award, it's Beth, because we've known her for so many years. We go clear on back where we traveled to Arkansas with them, to Chicken Age many times, and just had a lot of fun in the early years. And then along came her children, and we were blessed to be able to kind of babysit with them sometimes. And so on through the years with her recreational director at the
Buck
Run, yes, and coaching Little League Baseball, we intertwined our thoughts together, and then up to now. And I really admire Beth because she's taken such an interest in downtown Fort Scott. She was instrumental in getting that park going down here at the center. And then also, as we talked about past problems of Main Street, one of the problems was most of the building owners were out-of-town owners. Mm-hmm. They would take the rent, but they didn't put any money back into keeping those buildings up. So we talked about what could be done, and Beth stepped up and took the ball game and said, I will buy a building and we'll get things started. She bought across the street here, very successful building. They outgrew it. She bought the one next to it. They expanded into it. And through that enthusiasm that she probably started, we have a lot of young couples that have bought buildings downtown. You can see all the construction that's going on, and Main Street's coming back. And part of that is due to the enthusiasm that Beth has shown as an example to us. And I think she's very, very deserving of this Keystone Award.
Thank you.
And we're talking about Beth Nuss, one of our favorite people in the world at the Lowell Milken Center for Unsung Heroes. And Megan, we're standing in a park that Beth had a lot to do with.
Yes, Beth's commitment to the community and to seeing Fort Scott grow and develop and only increase in opportunities for our local communities and tourists has been an inspiration to all of us, and her wonderful support at the Lowell Milken Center we're very grateful for.
Beth has had a strong hand in everything we've done here, including the building we put up and now the park. And her relationship with Lowell Milken has been great. She has worked with Lowell. He has great respect for her and what she has done here. And of course, the latest thing was this beautiful park, which has been a real hit in the community. We see hundreds or even thousands of people out here enjoying the park throughout the day and throughout the last year and a half.
Yes. Congratulations, Beth, on receiving the Keystone Award. We at the Lowell Milken Center appreciate you and everything you do for our community.
And all of this, the building, the park, and of course everything in the community, you have a strong hand in, and we appreciate it so much. And congratulations on this very honored award.
Beth was a member of the group that had come together to bring a hotel to town, so I met her very early on. Ultimately, Beth and Larry became investors in the Sleep Inn, so they were incremental in bringing the hotel to town. I had no idea at the time just how invested Beth was in so many other things around Fort Scott, not only financially, but also with her time and energy as well. I quickly learned that Beth was involved in everything. So what I learned to appreciate about Beth was she was so involved because people knew that she could just get things done. So they wanted to have her hands in so many projects to get things done around Fort Scott. So congratulations, Beth, on being the recipient of this year's Keystone Award.
Hi Beth, it's Ned Rabar. Congratulations on receiving this much-deserved award. For years, you have been such a big supporter of all things Fort Scott, from the businesses to the sports teams, the college, and all the local events. There's no one else like you in this community, and this community would look very different without you. Congratulations again, and well done, Beth.
Hi, I am Lindsay Knopp. I am one of the owners of Happy Kids Daycare and Preschool alongside Afton Brown, and I just wanted to say first, congratulations for getting this award, and also thank you for the opportunity to transition your business. So Happy Kids was formerly known as New Generations, and we were able to have the privilege of taking that over thanks to Beth Nuss and Amy Boyd. Just wanted to also say thank you, Beth, for your continued guidance and support along this journey of purchasing the business, and just a transition piece to that. Also for taking the time to let me learn the business side of things before I actually took that leap into running it myself. So thank you again, and congratulations.
Congratulations to our dear friend Beth, who's a valued member of our City Group.
City Girls is a collection of super intelligent women who meet for coffee, cutting edge thoughts and ideas.
Cheers, Beth.
Cheers, Beth. Congratulations.